Okay, hello everyone, how you doing? Good to be here. So today is April the 18th, Tuesday, April the 18th. And what a good day. Notice the big grin. Obviously, I've always got a pretty big grin on my face anyway, but today is extra special. I'm sure for many of you who are watching this right now, you don't need telling, but there is a brand new pop-up in your O-Founders back office. I suggest highly that you log in and have a look at it, and it will certainly bring you up to date with what is going on and what are we expecting to be happening. So that is the topic of today as far as what I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to make sure as well, whilst we're on here, just to see if the links in my links has been updated. I'm just going to check that now. No, it hasn't. Still waiting on that. But as far as the pop-up is concerned, let's just run through it. Let's decipher it and just make sure that everybody here is understanding of it. What I don't want to see is posts around misrepresenting what the pop-up is referring to. The last one we had there, I saw many posts giving false information basically of what was said there, because whether it's a translation thing or people just running with it, it's better that we make sure that the information is correct so that you all know exactly what is going on. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is the timings of the pop-up refer to Eastern time, which is Eastern Daylight Time, which is New York time for those around. Okay, and everything really that is based on the pop-ups is based on the timings of the USA rather than anywhere else in the globe. Sacha Papu, thank you so much for your super sticker, my friend. And also he's been doing some new different blogs lately with some different software that he's got. Again, thank you so much, sir, for all of your hard work and efforts that you do converting the vlogs and blogs in the OnPassive ecosystem back office into videos for us all to see. So let's get back then to this pop-up. And the pop-up says it's getting better and better. So it's official now that your ecosystem is going to the launch pad today. This means that is in queue to go live today. And it says there that once all the checks are done and it's been given the green light and it's clear to go, then we will see it live today. Obviously, guys, this doesn't mean to say it's 100% confirmed for today. But from reading that, it means as long as all the checks are correct and everything is right, then it's going to go live. Think back and think along the lines of a spaceship ready to take off, or a satellite, or whatever it may be. Yes, it's there. Yes, it's ready. Everything is checking out. But unless all the checks are done successfully, then it's not going to have that switch flicked. Because something isn't quite right. This does happen. Okay, let's hope it doesn't happen, but this does happen. So if it is not there today, I'm sure we'll get another update to why. But everything's looking good for it to go live today. Remember, the timings, what I said, this is today as far as Eastern Daylight Time is concerned. Okay, so those of you who are Asia, India, etc. Your day might be over, but that day is certainly not over as far as the East Coast is concerned. Okay, so make sure that we understand that. And it says then, obviously, all of the additions that we were told in the last pop-up are going to be part of the ecosystem, and we will witness a new powerful milestone in OnPassive. Couldn't agree more. And also, there's a little note underneath of a new either person or company joining the OnPassive family. Now, a lot of people are jumping to conclusions of individuals who this might be. In my personal opinion, I think it's more likely to be a company organization rather than an individual. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure it's going to be a hot topic of what we personally feel and think it's going to be. But if you, again, have got a pretty good memory and you think back over the webinars that we have had of possible collaborations and partnerships with other businesses that he has talked about, of other businesses, I personally think that is kind of the way it will be going. And if it is any of the ones that he's talked about in the past, then that is pretty big news, that's for sure. So again, he said that he'll let know all about that in the upcoming O-Connect next session. And where's that next O-Connect session going to be coming from? You've got it direct from your back office ecosystem. Chris DeGrazia, or is it Chris? Yeah, Chris DeGrazia. Thank you so much, my friend, for your super sticker and support. That's very, very kind of you. And let's have a look else. So he also finishes off with saying, we told you, and we just keep on winning. This is a very important part. Okay, we told you. All right, I know we have been saying for a very long time of it's a done deal, it's ready, we need to do this and that and all the rest of it. But we have been telling you it is going to happen. And this is the whole part of really what I want to reiterate to you guys who are watching this right now, is that it's a lot easier to understand, to Rupert Paul, thank you so much for your super sticker, my darling. It's very kind. Really is a lot easier for you as a person to relax in the knowledge of this period that we're going through at the moment, knowing that it's going to happen. When we were never quite sure, because of the amount of parts that have to all come together to make sure that everything's going to work in succession and also with each other, read each other. I told you the story back in the early 90s of my parents' hotel, 2 computers to network them together so they read each other without crashing. It took a German company called Neptune Computers, 2 people, 6 weeks just to get that. How do we do it now? We either plug a cable in or we Wi-Fi or Bluetooth them together. And I can remember going through a lot of heartache and headache as far as my father's hotel was concerned, waiting for it all to happen, because they were promising it was going to be 2 weeks and it ended up being 6 weeks. If you know it's going to happen, then it makes the things that are happening in front of you a whole, oh, thank you so much, coffee, a lot easier to understand. I think if any of you have been in business, launched a business, had anything to do with putting stuff together, then you will understand some of the things that happen along the line that you A, have no control of, but B, hadn't factored in or thought would happen. Even from our point of view with the event coming up this Saturday at Manchester, this has been in the making between myself, Peter Rogers, and the rest of the UK and Ireland team, Andy Burks and Shule and Funmi and Comfort and Collins Manor and Lynn Muscroft and Anita and Paddy and all sorts of people that have been involved with this along the line. Lots of things have happened that we didn't expect and we've had to work around. I'm sure OnPassive have had this almost on a daily basis. But one thing that they know is that it's going to happen. We are going to make sure it happens. And this is exactly where we are now. And this is why I'm saying it's time to get ready. We are there now. I said on my last post when we had the last pop-up, it's time to start your engines. we are now on the grid and we are ready. It is just a matter of dropping the flag and we are off. And that is exactly what is going to be happening. That we've been saying again an awful lot of times to you guys out there. We are going to be so busy, right, nosing around the new back office, and then all of a sudden O-Connect's going to be there, and then all of a sudden another product's going to be there. Then we've got all of the documentation that has to be read fully by yourselves and signed, etc., etc. So we really are coming into a very busy period of time as far as you are concerned with OnPassive. An exciting time, very exciting time, because let's face it, this is what we have all signed up to. This is what we all envisaged and how we were going to be. Obviously, we didn't think it was going to be a business of this magnitude and so large, but this is what we have been waiting for at the end of the day, to be on that starting grid, ready to go, and then get our own businesses off to a very good start because of what has been done for us by OnPassive. And I keep reiterating the same things time and time again. This is a company, bar none, that is doing so much for us, not only as founders, but also for future customers and resellers. You know, I am so excited to see how it's all going to pan out. I have no idea, to be honest. But one thing I do know is that I am in very, very good hands as a proud ambassador of OnPassive. That's all I need to know. And, you know, we are very, very excited. Jane and I are really our copper hoop at the moment about the pop-up, and we are ready to go now. And this is exactly where we are on that starting grid, ready to rock and roll. Manchester, we've got one final meeting tonight, just to try and make sure the timings are correct so that everyone knows their slots. We're going to go over that with the committee tonight, later on. And then obviously many of us are getting there on the Friday, but for those that are attending, we will see you on the Saturday. As far as O-Connect is concerned, for the event, it's going to be shown live to the audience there. As far as externally are concerned, we haven't got a link as yet, so that I can't give you guys a link. It might be as last minute as having it on Saturday. Okay, but one way or another, we will be able to get a feed for you guys for the event to view it virtually. Whether that ends up on O-Connect, whether that ends up with another form, I'm not 100% sure yet. But I know one thing, it will certainly be posted in the update section of your O-Founders back office. And we will then obviously encourage as many of you as possible to come along and attend our event. I'm very excited about Manchester. We have really tried to make sure that it is going to be a showcase event. And we have done everything possible to make it a showcase event. Obviously, things might happen on the day until we've had to hire in PA systems and roaming microphones and speakers and lighting and all sorts of stuff for the event. And that's not getting set up until the Saturday morning early on. So again, until that gets set up and the tech guys who are there show us how it all works, we have a good understanding, a good idea of how it all marries together. But until we get there, we don't know. And this is what, again, is another part and parcel of everything that goes on. You have a good idea, you've got a good understanding, you know, that they will, you know, that they will make sure that it goes according to plan. But until we actually get there, then it doesn't really matter. So What else have I got for you? As far as the rest of the today is concerned, obviously Chris Johnson, he's coming on at 1:30, and then Marty at top of the hour. I know there is going to be a big attendance and a lot of people going to Rob Lynn's tonight at 8 p.m. Rob's already told me what the format is for it, so that's very exciting. So make sure you attend Rob Lynn tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Della Christie. Oh, Delisa Christie. Sorry. Thank you so much for your super sticker. That is extremely kind of you. Again, guys, you don't have to. This is a completely free service. You don't have to pay anything to listen to Mr. Redfern going on. If you want to support me, fantastic. And I will accept it gratefully and graciously. But it's something you certainly don't have to do. The same with the Tea Club. That is a completely optional thing. You don't have to at all. It is just your way of showing your support to me and this channel. So thank you so much for your lovely super sticker. That's very, very kind of you. So that's it, guys, for today from me. Very exciting. Ellsworth Burgeron, or is it Bargeron? I think it's a Bargeron. You'll have to tell me if that's right.
You need me there.
Anyway, talking of Manchester, I went suit shopping today, and I've got a suit for the event, and very pleased with it. James, we went sort of suit stroke wedding shopping, and I've bought a suit that I can double up for the event on Saturday, and also for my youngest daughter's wedding that's coming up in September. So I'll do my very best to look smart for all of you guys out there. And again, I am much looking forward to meeting every single one of you, shaking your hand and giving you a big hug. You know, it's a long old journey. Pink suit with glass slippers. I've actually got a pink shirt. In fact, where is my shirt? I won't show you actually because it will spoil it. Posting notes, whoever that is, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I think again, very important to look the part. We are proud ambassadors of this country, and what is happening at Manchester as far as the UK and Ireland is concerned is showcasing OnPassive, showcasing some products, and also O-Connect as well. So it is going to be a fantastic event. Really, really looking forward to it. Looking forward to more than anything, actually meeting up face to face with the ones that I met in Worcester, and also new people that I haven't met before as well. It's a brilliant thing to do, by the way, is to finally meet so many of you people that you see in chat areas, on screen, and then you finally get to meet them in person. This is another byproduct and by part of what this company is all about. You know, forging, making friends because of OnPassive. And there is so many of you out there that without OnPassive, I wouldn't have made relationships with. And that for me is just another part of why I firmly believe OnPassive is a cut above the rest, because of that part of what OnPassive, I suppose, actually promotes of this friendship and you know, humanitarian part of stuff. You know, I think it really makes them a very special company, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to say a few hellos. And again, guys, thank you so much for your support as always. We're going to make way for Chris Johnson and then Marty after that. And tomorrow, obviously, is Wednesday, which is 360. Thursday, as I've said before, I will be going later on Thursday after Marty because I'll be doing a Q&A session, and I want it to go on a little bit longer because it, you know, I have so many questions. I think it needs to be a little bit later. And then on Friday, I will be doing my live from the Mercure Manchester Piccadilly Hotel, live with as many of you founders that are going to be there on Friday. So that should be a lot of fun. And I look forward to doing that. If Chris is on there, I might run over a little bit, Chris, on Friday, because I don't know if half an hour is going to be enough. But anyway, guys, so let's say a few hellos. We'll start with Surendra Saho, the lovely Lynn Nakamoto and Gina Lever. Hi to you guys. Jane Helms, Michael Klaus, Don Parker. If I've missed you, put your name back in. Jarmo's here. Santiana. Hello to you, Steve Brocklehurst and David Rosalski. M. Cayley and Chris de Grazia. Hi, Yvonne Finn and Joe Sordo. Dennis Eldridge. Hi, how you doing? Casey Evan Bergen. And we've got Jerry Nix. The lovely Fatima is here as well. Be seeing you at the weekend. Rose from South Africa. Hello to you. Manoj Jacobs. Just talking about testimonials whilst you're flicking through there. Don't send any more. Got oodles of them. If you've sent them in, they will be printed off and they will be put up on the testimonial board that we're having live there. So that's going to be good. Again, with another extra, I thought that we as a committee thought would be a nice touch to put those up there so that people can actually spend a little time perusing, reading. It's all very well as saying a lot of what a lot of people think about OnPassive, but when they've actually written it themselves, it has a completely different feeling and meaning, doesn't it? Greg Reisner, hi to you. Angela Lynn. We've also got Abdi Alasso as well, Lily Lane and Seta Samfo. Hi to you. Dawn McIntyre has just gone by. Rose J. Barges Kaylee, you're here. Dilip Sen. And who else have we got there? George Lukakamwa. Amy January. Lots of hands there. Thank you so much. Donna Hamblin. Frank Rowe. Curtis Stricken. Who else have we got? Hamburger Daniels. Is that hamburger? Hang on, I've got no, doesn't it? Hang on. I've got that completely wrong. Hamburglar Daniels. There you go. Pretty close though. Vasco Carney. Hi to you. Rajandra Agua. I've said hello to you. Jerry Nix. Hi mate. How you doing? Narelle Walk-on's up late in Australia. Rafael San-German, hello buddy, how you doing? And it was Assetto Samfo, or Seta Samfo, thank you for your super sticker, my friend. Very, very good. That's kind of you. Jeff C's here. Frank Rowe. Steve Brocklehurst, mate, how you doing? What's that you just said, Steve? Steve Brocklehurst says, can I order black coffee with 2 sugars? Of course you can. Yin Yang 44-4's here. I can see you somewhere. Eric Kessler and Dominic Henderson. Helen Del Bastide, hi to you. Satya Papu Blogs is in the house. Like I said, he's got a new blog coming up. I'm going to do that in a bit. And we're going to have a couple more. Amal Fataya. Ishwar Chandra Sakar, hi to you. And the last one is going to go to Josie Ray, because she said I've done a good job. That's it from me for today, guys. Very, very excited. It's going to be a lot of logging in going on today, isn't there? In and out of the ecosystem. And remember, it is based on the Eastern Daylight Time, so New York time, not where you are. And remember, guys, we are ready. But inevitably, checks have to be made and things have to make sure that everything works before that go switch is flicked. So if we don't see it today, there is a reason why we don't see it today. It's not because of any other reason except for something didn't fit into place correctly. Simple as that. It's been ready. It's been tested, and now it's ready to rock and roll to make sure that it works. Gladys Yaboa, thank you so much as well for your commitment and videos that you do. Make sure you go and subscribe to her channel as well, please, guys. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much as always. Let's go and see Chris in 5 minutes. Get over there early, say a few hellos in the chat area, and then Marty straight afterwards. See you later. Bye-bye.